What innocent answer to a simple question ruined your relationship? My fiancée Rachel threw her engagement ring at my chest, screaming, "You're fucking disgusting! What kind of man prefers women to look like children? I know what you really are." The accusation hit harder than the 2-carat diamond bouncing off my ribs. 7 years together. We planned our wedding for next spring, already put deposits down. Hell, we just gotten back from cake tasting that afternoon. Wednesday night destroyed everything. I was watching the game when she came home from her study group. She looked exhausted, hollow-eyed like she'd been for months. She sat down beside me, then asked casually, "Hey, random question. How do you prefer pubic hair? Like, groomed-wise?" I muted the TV, confused but trying to be helpful. I mean, I find completely shaven attractive, but honestly, I don't really care. Why? Her face transformed from tired to disgusted. I fucking knew it. Knew what? Don't play innocent. She stood up, backing away from me like I was contaminated. We covered this in my criminal psychology lecture. That preference. It's textbook. Every single one of them says the same thing. Every single what? Rachel, what are you talking about? Pedophiles. She was shaking now. Every pedophile they studied had that exact preference, and you just admitted it like it was nothing. Are you seriously calling me a pedophile because, Rachel, you're 23 years old. She yanked off her ring and hurled it at me. Get out! Get out of my apartment! This is my apartment too. I don't care. Leave or I'm calling the police. And telling them what? That your adult fiancé answered your question honestly? She pulled out her phone, started dialing. I grabbed my keys and left. Thursday brought silence. Friday, nothing. Saturday, her friend Melissa called me a sick fuck and hung up. By Sunday, Rachel had blocked me on everything. Our mutual friends were getting messages about how she'd discovered something disturbing about me. For 3 months before this, I'd been convinced Rachel was cheating. Late night study sessions, coming home and immediately showering, new passwords on everything, flinching when I touched her. Now I figured this bizarre accusation was projection, her guilty way of ending things. 3 weeks after she threw the ring, I ran into Trent at a coffee shop. He was in Rachel's criminal psychology program. Looked like he'd aged 5 years in 5 months. "Hey man, heard about you and Rachel. That's rough. The FBI thing breaks a lot of relationships." "What FBI thing?" Trent went pale. "Shit, the internship. She didn't tell you?" "What internship?" He glanced around nervously. "We're not supposed to. We all signed NDAs, federal prosecution if we talk. But fuck it, you deserve to know. Our program has a mandatory semester with federal law enforcement. Rachel and I got assigned to the FBI's Crimes Against Children unit." My coffee turned to acid in my stomach. "We spent 3 months reviewing evidence for prosecutions. Images, videos, chat logs, the worst humanity has to offer. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, cataloging. I can't even describe it." Rachel took it harder than most. Stayed late thinking she could save more kids if she worked faster. "When was this?" "Ended about a month before she left you." "The body hair thing? That was hammered into us during training. Every interrogation, every confession, that preference came up. When you said that to her after what she'd been seeing every day, everything clicked. The late nights, the immediate showers, the dead eyes. She'd been drowning in trauma and legally couldn't tell me." "She couldn't tell you," Trent continued. "They made it clear. Disclosure meant federal prison. We weren't even allowed to tell therapists without FBI approval." 6 weeks later, my phone lit up with an unknown number. "Trent told me you know. Can we meet?" I almost deleted it. Then another text. "Please, my therapist says I need to do this." We met at the park. Rachel looked smaller somehow, but her eyes were clear for the first time in months. I watched 90 days of the worst things humans do to children. When you answered about body hair, all I could hear were 17 different interrogation recordings saying the exact same thing. She was shaking. My brain couldn't separate you from them. I finally spoke. "I thought you were cheating on me." 3 months of late nights, immediate showers, new passwords. She actually laughed, bitter and broken. "I was reviewing evidence of child abuse until 2 a.m. every night. The showers were trying to feel clean again." She pulled my ring from her pocket, set it on the bench between us. "I'm in real therapy now. I switched to corporate psychology. I'll never work in criminal justice again, but I understand if I cut her off." "Your mom called mine about the social media posts." "I know. I posted a retraction. Said I had a mental health crisis," which was true. I picked up the ring, turned it over in my hands. "The FBI sent you a commendation for my valuable service. Want to help me burn it?" That's how we ended up in my backyard at midnight, watching her official FBI letter curl into ash while she wore the ring again. "Trent is in therapy too," she said, watching the flames. "6 of us are. 2 already divorced. And us?" She showed me her phone. "A wedding venue confirmation for October. I booked it yesterday. Was hoping you'd say yes."